What's happening, my moon cheese babies? It's SJB here. We're playing some more Chimps! Sorry, that was kind of annoying. So we're on round 9 right now. We've got our Quincy flowing, and we're still having trouble affording a mortar. Because on round 9, there's a lot of green balloons coming out, and $810 is a lot of money to save up in the early part of the game here with just a hero, and that means that we cannot beat round 9. At least not like this. So I'm picking maps that are obviously beneficial for the mortar. Monkey Lane, while reasonably easy still, is not beneficial for a mortar whatsoever. Well, kind of. So we're going to be popping down maps that are good for this guy, because I think he's going to be a tough solo Chimps run, man. Holy crapola. It's the mortar. It's the least favorite tower. It's the ugliest tower. It's the worst tower. No matter where you put it at, whatever you guys get to vote on anything, you guys hate the mortar. All right, not everybody. Not everybody's going to be hating on the mortar here, but most of you guys just generally are not happy with this entirety of the tower here. He's not a bad guy, but he does require some work, and you really got to get those like specific upgrades to make him worthwhile here. So, that all being said, what we're going to do is we're popping our Quincy on strong here for a little while. We do have to watch the Bloons leaving as the main issue for us, because Black Chimps Metal, I don't think it's going to happen. We're probably going to have to exit out and leave and come back every once in a while, specifically on things like Moabs and things like that. So the real question here is, can we exit out in time, and can we watch the Bloons actually leave? Because the Bloons coming in and exiting in the same area can get really confusing on what's going on. So we're going to work our best here and see if we can make it all work together amazingly. So when you look at the mortar upgrades here, there's a lot of ways to go at the very beginning part of the game here. The one thing you do for sure need to get is before round 24, or at least round 33, you probably want to get a signal flare. So we're going to think about getting a signal flare, which means we need a Bernie stuff. We're probably going to go rapid reload with that guy. And I think that's just the best way to start off our game here. It's a decent amount of popping power. It'll burn through the Bloons over time, so we can get extra popping power in here. Faster reload and rapid reload is also going to increase our explosive damage, and then it's going to allow us to get that full cam detection for the rest of the game. If we can make that happen for ourselves, we'll be in a very, very good situation to upgrade it to the next best tower in the game, and honestly, maybe even the best tower in the game, the artillery battery. So, we'll meet you guys back in a couple rounds when things start to get a little spicy. So I am a little bit worried about rounds like this, round 22 and 23, with a lot of fast-moving white balloons and stuff. We are able to get our birdie stuff mortar here, and buy a second mortar before round 23, which is pretty delish. Any explosion extra you can get is beautiful, my friends. Now, I didn't do this on purpose or whatnot, and it's not even going to work out because we have 2 faster reloads here. Or we don't have 2 faster reloads. But what you could do is, if you do have 2 mortars that are shooting at the exact same speed, one thing you can try to do, and this is specifically important for snipers, but when you're doing really crazy Chimps runs like this, and really crazy strategies, sometimes you have to think about these weirder things in life. What you might want to do is try to build them at different times, or upgrade them at different times, so they kind of go offbeat from each other. Boom, 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 rather than boom, boom. Because it'll make your popping power just slightly less overall, and or less consistent. More consistency is always better, in my opinion. It means that you're going to get that, you're not going to have those random Bloons sneaking through if it's going to be a close game. So the next mortar that we're thinking about getting, well, we could go all the way up to something like a big one, which I think will be really, really effective in this game mode, but that's a big chunk of change we got to come up with. 8640, I don't think we'll be able to afford it. So we're going to go with something a little bit cheaper here with this 5,940 here, but it also allows us to pop lead balloons and do extra ceramic damage to these guys. Black balloon popping power is the main thing with this thing, but also allows us to do extra lead, fortified, and ceramic popping power, which is always a good thing. But the main thing is that black popping power, guys. Right now, Quincy is our black popping power. The Bernie stuff can, like, go through the black layer, but it doesn't automatically hit those black balloons or those zebra balloons, which can just be sort of chaotic. So let's get it going. It's kind of awesome, too, because we want the faster reload and we want the rapid reload here, so that's a perfect thing to upgrade here. And then we can finish it off with a nice, delicious black popping power tower here. We truly have no direct weaknesses anymore. This guy still can't pop those blacks or zebras, but it is what it is. So I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. Hopefully you can't, but I actually, for the first time ever, I have brought both of my puppies into my office to make videos for you guys. Usually I leave them downstairs or out away from my room because they're really annoying. Mainly Lily is really annoying. I used to let Luna sit underneath my desk all the time, and now I kind of leave them together because I thought that was a better thing to do, leave them together and let them kind of chill and have fun together. But Luna's getting really sad. She's like feeling left out and doesn't get to come up here anymore. So I decided to let her up here, and then Lily got mad, so now it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's chaos. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So believe it or not, I believe since round 37, 38, 39 give us a pretty good chunk of change here, we're going to be able to afford an artillery battery before round 40, which is going to be our main Moab popping power. It's actually, believe it or not even the artillery battery himself, but his ability. His ability is super duper fast shooting, and it does mega Moab damage. That, on top of Quincy actually not being that bad against Moab class Bloons, actually will be a good start to our game. But we still have to beat late game Chimps, guys. Again, it all comes down to, what if you beat round, 1 through 90? No problems whatsoever, but then you lose to DDTs. Well, you lost Chimps mode. It didn't matter if you got through round 90. So you have to make sure you beat all the way through to round 100 to officially beat Chimps. Otherwise, everything you've done is worthless. And I don't mean to be a jerk here and tell you guys that you're all worthless or anything like that, but it can be sad. I'll admit it. It can be very sad to work so hard and lose on the last 3 rounds or the last round or one of the last rounds. And wasting so much of your time. So we have to think ahead on some of this stuff, not just what's going to be good now, but what's going to be good in the future. And believe it or not, I think one of the things that's going to be the best in the future is one of everything. Get 5th tiers, bro, and I think we can actually afford all 3 of them. This is only 30 grand, 32, and 43. That's about $100,000. You add in a couple extra upgrades over here that are reasonably expensive, and we're only at like 130, 140 grand. Usually you make roughly $200,000 on Chimps, minus a few dollars, so that should be easily affordable for us, I believe. But we might have to do weird things with Quincy upgrades and things like that just to keep us alive, so we'll have to watch ourselves and see what's going to happen. But now that I've got an artillery battery, I have no fear, my friends. No fear whatsoever. No Bloons will get through our defense. Moabs will be a little bit problematic for us when we have to do some random microwing and things like that, but we'll kind of see how it goes. So yeah, and it was Lily's... Hey, Lily, be nice to it. Oh my god, she's scratching my walls. Oh crap, it's a Moab! Alright, use the ability. Let's see. Oh man, I was not looking at the screen here. Almost lost Chimps mode, guys. Almost lost Chimps mode. Whew, I'm sorry, I had to yell at her. She's scratching up my drywall, like trying to get to a squeaker. Like, just play with the squeaker without destroying things, please. Destructive. I don't know if you guys saw my basement unveiling video, but it's kind of funny because a video like this will normally get me watch time of about 8, 9, 10 minutes, maybe even more than that. For the average person to come in here and watch that, that's pretty good. But for my basement video, which is just me doing regular life things, I got an average watch time of like 2 minutes. So it goes to show you how much people hate Chris. People like watching Chimps and like watching Bloons start a fence, but once it comes down to Chris, it's like, no. And I'm sure there's, I mean, it's kind of sad at the same time because I can't make videos like that all the time. But every once in a while I like to break out of, I don't know, I don't want to call it character or anything like that, but break out of Bloonsness and come into real life and make sure you guys realize that I am a real person with real feelings and real thoughts and real things. Even though I just play Bloons a lot, I hope you guys can still see through that and realize that I am, you know, a real person underneath that. And one thing you can do to make me always feel better about myself and about life and about everything is pressing that like button. The like button, it's like the god of all of Chris's feelings. It really does. I hate that it makes me feel this way. YouTube has like done this thing to me. Or if I get like a lot of likes, I feel really, really good about myself. And when I don't get a lot of likes, I like actually feel bad about myself. I don't know, like it doesn't matter for any other social media. Like I don't care Facebook, if I post something, I get 0 likes. Doesn't matter. If I posted something on Reddit, I got a few likes, I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't feel too bad about it. But when I post on here and I don't get a lot of likes, I actually feel bad. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The YouTube gods the algorithm gods have really gotten me deep here. Anyways, where are we going to go from here? Well, artillery battery is a really, really good tower, but it can only carry us for so long. And I think the best thing that's going to get us late into this game here without too many issues is going to be the top path mortar, the biggest one. So that's going to be our next best tower I want to go for. I want to go for a biggest one. Boom, 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 boom. We can already afford him, so no big deal there. He's got a pretty big explosion. Nice shockwave. Going to affect a lot of the Bloons here, kind of throughout the entirety of the map here. It's not the biggest one yet, so it's not the biggest explosion in the game, but it's pretty beefy. As far as cross paths go, I think with the mortar, in almost any situation, even though they're trying to like make burning stuff make more sense and things like that, I still am just a sucker for the faster reload and the rapid reload. I've got to go for it, man. It's too good for me. For all the stunning power and everything you get out of it, I got to go for it. So that's what we got going for us. We had $7,777 for a second there. That was pretty cool. Anyways, I feel superbly good right now. So we're going to meet you guys back on run like 60 or something and just see how things are going to go. Because Bloons are clearly... You know what? Let's show off at least a couple more mobs and see if we can do no micro mob destruction. Yes. Okay, so we can pop one mob. The cool thing about explosions is that means we can pop... I don't want to call it infinite, but many, many more than that. It really doesn't matter. Until reinforced mobs come out, we will be totally fine here. And it looks like cam detection is no big deal either, so we're totally golden. Meet you guys back in like 10 rounds. Very, very fun timing here. You guys get to see the BFB play. So we're going to just micro our artillery battery here. We do have Quincy's extra abilities at this point, so we're going to use both of those on this BFB, because right after this, we're going to have the biggest one. I think that's going to be the big game changer for us. So artillery battery here, we're going to use Quincy's ability. That actually might be enough. I don't even need to waste... You know what? Let's just use it anyways. We're going to waste that ability, because round 61 shouldn't be a big deal. And we're also going to have the biggest one. Woo! So there it is. Biggest one! Absolutely stunningly beautiful. Get it? Stunningly and beautiful. It's almost chaos, but it's actually kind of cool looking to see the explosion like almost perfectly fit inside of this like little hedge maze looking thing here. It's just cool looking, man. I like it. It just feels like utter chaos for the Bloons right now. They've got no chance. The weird thing is the shockwave that's shooting out here, it's only popping one layer of Bloon. Purple's down to pinks, 1 damage to the mobs here. It's not really that much popping power. It's just like allowing us to make sure that we do get that real explosive damage in the middle here. Now these are the first reinforced mobs we're going to have to deal with. It looks like with the biggest one, it is not too shabby. So unless we see reinforced BFBs, again, unlikely to cause any real issues for us. And what's cool about the mortars is we have the next upgrade that I wanted to go for, which is these shattering shells. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on, but for right now, I feel so good about myself. I think we're just going to ready to go late game. Let's move forward. So possibly, unbelievably, things are going really smooth right now. I have some worries long term here, specifically around 81 plus. You never know what's going to happen. Free play gets kind of redonkulous, but we are already ready to make one of the biggest plays for ourselves here, and that is by going for a shattering shells. So this is one of my biggest worries, though, about this entire strategy here. First of all, we might need to do some microing with our shattering shells later on, because the Bloons, I could shattering shells them in the middle of the map, but it would be actually nice to shattering shells near the fronts of the map. So if there's ever any major issues, I might be microing back and forth with that guy, trying to de-reinforce some of the BFBs or whatever as they're coming in. But don't forget that in Chimps mode, this upgrade right here does not do DDTification. That's so hard to say. DDTification. All right, that's what I'm coining right now. Basically, it just turns DDTs into non-DDTs if you have the monkey knowledge. But without the monkey knowledge, this thing is not very good against DDTs. In fact, useless against DDTs. So you have to go all the way up to Bloon Incineration to actually make a big difference here. And the only reason I know this is because I just recently did this in my Who's the Ugliest Tower challenge. Or the Can We Beat Chimps with the Ugliest Tower thing. So we're playing Bloon Incineration we're playing Chimps right now. That means Bloon Incineration is necessary to strip that DDT camo off this and allow my other towers to do anything whatsoever to the DDTs. So, money-wise, it looks pretty good. I think it's going to go down 20 more grand in about 10 rounds. Seems pretty reasonable, especially free play rounds give you a pretty big chunk of money here. But if we can't afford this for some reason, or if I need to get like a popping on to survive or something weird like that, this will be utter chaos on round 90, man. Utter chaos. But that all together, I still think things are going really, really well. No major micro on my end. I don't even have to use abilities all that often. Got 3 Quincy abilities here. And here we go. This is where we could micro, guys. We could say, you know what? Let's de-reinforce BFB. De-reinforce BFB. Pop them back to the middle. We're good to go. We just half the health of these guys. More than half the health of these guys. Because it's double health on Moabs, double health on BFBs, and you get super ceramics coming out, or reinforced ceramics coming out as well. All right, so against Azurmagurd, I actually don't think this is going to be that bad. I don't think. I'm not even going to micro it. Let's see how we do. So we're going to go with an ability. We're going to go with the second ability. And we're going to hope that that's enough. Maybe a third ability? Uh-oh. This is a little bit more problematic than I thought it was going to be. Let's use Quincy's arrows as well once we get down to Moab class Bloons. There we go. Use the arrows. It didn't do a very good job here. And the biggest one coming in clutch, taking down them ceramics. All right, beautiful. So So the arrows are not super duper great against Moab class Bloons in general. They're usually better against the ceramic class Bloons, but I've got the biggest one. He's like the best ceramic popper. So I definitely don't need to worry about that. Here we go. This is where it's going to get wild. This is where I cannot tell if Bloons are leaving, coming, going, doing whatever they want to do here. So we've got to be very careful. I've got abilities to use, though. I'm going to use them up whenever I can. Artillery batteries and all this stuff, just kind of like one at a time. I don't want to go too crazy with it. And if we see any reinforced Bloons, we're going to try to micro through them with our shattering shells here. I believe there's 2 reinforced BFBs coming out around 82 here. So let's see if we can de-reinforce them. One on this side. Oh, there's 4 of them. One on this side. Boom, boom, boom. And one more on this side. We're going to use our arrows here. Just kind of... Oh, crap. Those terrible arrows. Why did it, like, shoot down there, man? That was stupid. And we're going to artillery battery as well, just to confirm, because we are very close to our Bloons iteration, which will be a big chunk of extra popping power for us. I might even just leave him like in the corner over here and just swap him back and forth a little bit. Micro will actually be probably a smidge important. A smidge. I don't know. All right, I'm getting close, man. I got to watch this carefully. 42 grand already. Let's use Quincy's arrows. A little bit early here to pop the Moab lair, and then we clean that up. We got enough money for the Bloons iteration. So before we actually buy this thing, let's make sure we're not making any mistakes. Is there any other thing that we should buy? No, we didn't need this guy. Okay, it's just a necessity. Let's not even forget about it. Birdie stuff, kind of spread out a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. I feel like that big chunk of $40,000 of extra popping power should go a long way. I might not even need to de-reinforce until they get to the center here. That could maybe work for us as well. Because so far things are going super smooth. Heck yeah. All right, so oh my god. Round 80's oh my god was already fairly problematic. Now we've got to deal with a round 85 oh my god. And I am just not sure how this is going to go down. Again, no micro. We're just going to use Quincy's ability here first. We're going to use our artillery battery here. And it looks like, oh my god, the Bernie stuff, baby. Burn through them Zermergurds. Yeah, we got to start. We're just going to leave them over here for a quick second. Pop over here for a quick second. Just moving back and forth. You know, it's a little extra work, but what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? All right, 86, what's even going on this round, man? What was that? Why was that supposed to be a tough round? I don't even know. Was there something weird about that one? All right, we're gonna try to birdie stuff through some of these oh my god layers a little bit, increasing the micro quite a bit. All right, they're kind of all over the place right now, but it looks like with an arrows, we clean them all up, and some birdie stuff action as well. I'm just calling it birdie stuff action because I don't even know what it's actually called. Bloons incineration action. All right, again, aiming the oh my gods with the birdie stuff because that seemingly is our biggest issue here. We don't have to go too crazy, but you want to lead them just a little bit if possible because the birdie stuff is going to stay on the ground for a little while. And I think our next best bet is to go for this pop and awe ability. It's not amazing. You know, I would say it's weird because what does it say it does? Pop and awe ability rains explosions over the whole screen, damaging and immobilizing all Bloons for a few seconds. Main attack gains additional bonus damage to stun Bloons. Okay, I mean, oh, here we go. First oh my gods, or not oh my gods, DDTs. Okay, we take them down, but that was a lot of wraparound. That was a lot more wraparound than I would have liked. Okay, that scares me a little bit. I don't know if it would be better to pop a Bernie stuff down there and there, even probably preemptively, like a round before or something like that, just getting set up here. I don't know. But round 93 is coming up soon. That'll be a good test for us. And then round 95, though, that's going to be the major oh crap moment for us. Is it going to be enough here? And maybe we'll be able to afford the pop it all by that point. I hope so. Oh my god, we got a lot of reinforced Bloons plus some Zermergurds coming out here. All right, let's move it around a little bit. It's micro. They're not getting de-reinforced in the middle, but that's okay. They're only Moabs, not BFBs or nothing. Okay, we're going to leave it right here for a second because this is where a lot of Bloons are kind of meeting up. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful Bernie stuff. I'm going to try to save all my abilities, though, for round 93 just in case. And it looks like Zermergurds taken down. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right. Okay. Oh crap! There we go. There we go. We didn't de-reinforce this guy. Oh, okay. We screwed that up a little bit. Let's restart this puppy. No black Chimps medal for us. Okay, I'm gonna try just leaving him in the middle here. Or maybe I'll leave him like I'll do like this. I'll pop one there, pop one there, pop one here, and then pop one here, and then just kind of go in a square here because that'll hopefully make the DDTs get decamelized as fast as possible because there's like 4 areas where they can come in. We also do have abilities to support ourselves here. And it looks like this time around we do take down round 93, but round 95 is going to be scary. It's going to be very, very scary. The good news is we will have this pop and all ability ready to go by that point, and I think that'll be the game changer. So let's just use our artillery battery here. Clean these puppies up. Reinforced BFBs are nothing to us. Nothing! Don't need a micro for those guys, even though I was before. All right, looks like pop and all ability is... Oh my god, I never bought... I guess I didn't need it, but I never bought the top path, bro! Bro, what am I doing? All right, let's go pop and all, and as soon as we get the money for it, we're going to go Bloon Buster and everything. Here we go. This is a wild amount of balloons on round 94. Holy crap. Let's use Quincy's first ability. I have no idea what's going on here. We got to watch this very carefully, see if any balloons are going to sneak through, because I don't even know. And I want to save all my abilities as well. I don't want to use them up for round 95, even though you do get them back pretty quick, because round 95 has like a good long, like, purple rush coming out before the DTs actually even start here. It looks like the Zombie Gods are getting taken down. All right, not as problematic as I would have thought. All right, so on round 95 here, we're going to consider building another artillery battery. We won't have quite enough money for it, but maybe as the game goes on, we can build it. So we're going to build our mortar. We're going to go for a big boom, boom, boom with Bloon Buster here. I'm going to see if this is going to be enough for us. Again, I'm going to try to micro through leaving... Oh my god, these purple balloons are causing chaos for me. Because it's got to decamelize them. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't like this at all. I might have to actually swap this guy out and get another bottom path and just try to decamelize some of the guys as they come in. Because it's destroying all my Bernie stuff. This sucks. All right, we're going to use an early Quincy ability here. As soon as we see... Yeah, as soon as we see those DDTs, we want to take these guys down. We want to get the Bernie stuff flowing in here. We're going to go for some early Quincy arrows. And we're going to get ready to use our stunning ability. As soon as I see any issues whatsoever. No issues yet. All right, we're going to use it. We're at the end of the map here. And boom, 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 boom. We take them down, boys. Round 95. Woo! Spicy. I was really afraid when I saw that this guy's fire was getting absorbed by the purple balloons. He has to decamelize the purples by exploding them. But then you still have to pop the balloons after decamelizing them with something else. Wow, it really does show you like the chaos of the amount of balloons that come out on round 96 here. It is kind of ridiculous. 94 and 96, it just looks ridiculous. It's the best way I can put it. All right, so we got some extra money here. Let's spend it on artillery battery. I don't think I'm going to have to deal with another big chunk of purples here, so we're going to just go for more artillery batteries, I think. I think they're the best thing for us, and it'll be best against the bad, which is going to be my next big worry. We got to have a lot of bad popping power in here for us. All right, let's use this ability because we're not getting down around 97 anyways. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we good. Quincy officially reached level 20 here. Beautiful, beautiful. Sadly, though, you cannot de-reinforce Zomai Gods. You can only do it to BFBs and below. So, I could micro kind of crazily and try to get like all of my mortars to do things all together here, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. I think if I just burn through like a little bit of layers here, use a pop and all ability against the reinforced Zomai Gods. Yeah, let's use this. Stun them real quick. And hopefully we can de-reinforce the BFBs and they just won't be a big deal at all. And hopefully I get this guy back in time for a good round 98 use as well. It didn't look too bad. And beautiful. All right, we'll take it down. We get this guy back halfway, which is probably exactly where I need to do it. And this is where some micro is going to come into play. Because really the reason round 98 actually sucks is because of the reinforced BFBs. But we're knocking those guys all out. Those guys don't even exist, man. So we're just going to knock them all out here. No big deal. Let's use an artillery battery blow up. Clean up some of these guys real quick like. There's a few more reinforced BFBs in the middle here. We're going to move our birdie stuff to the middle for a quick second. I'm going to go for my pop and all ability artillery thing. And I'm actually going to hope that we get this back before round 99 comes out. I might even try to stall a little bit to try to not pop these guys because I really, really, really want to have that for round 99 because this could be chaos. Could be chaos. So we're gonna not birdie stuff for a few seconds. All right. All right. Let's move the Bernie stuff back in action. Move it out of the way again. Gonna go for an artillery battery here. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't have this back yet. I do not want to lose to round 99 stupidly. I'm going to restart round 98. Oh, crap. We popped round 98. Oh, I thought I got it in time. Okay. At least we get to reset here a little bit. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna pop a burning stuff here and a burning stuff there. It should not matter. We should decamelize a little bit quicker. We do have a lot of... Oh my god, we don't even have that many abilities ready to go. Let's go for another artillery battery, I guess. I don't think he's gonna be ready to go either. Dang! Don't forget, we're going artillery batteries mostly because they do have that black popping power. The third tier gives them that black popping power, which means DDTs, after getting decamelized, can get popped here. Okay, I really hope that round 98 ability here did not cause us to lose. I really hope. All right, let's go with that quick micro. Back and forth, and then back to the middle. Back to the middle. All right. Oh, man, that fire did not last at all. Quincy abilities. Go, Quincy. Artillery battery here. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is going to be enough. Dang, okay, I was afraid of that crap. Okay, here we go. We got to micro everybody. It's time, baby. It's time. Everybody's getting microed. Okay. So far, so good. We have to micro, with the birdie stuff probably the most. He's got to go, like, ahead of the game here. So far, it's going pretty good. I mean, I don't really see any damage yet at all, though, which is pretty horrific, if you ask me, bro. Don't like the looks of that. I got $5,000 extra, so if we do end up losing, we could have something happen here, maybe? All right, Bernie stuff, get to action, get to action. Biggest one, artillery batteries, moving them around a little bit. I knew this was going to be a big problem. Here's another artillery battery blow up. We got him in the middle here. We're going to go for an early Quincy ability. The main thing is taking down the bad layer. Once we get through that guy, things are going to change quite a bit. We're going to go for a big chunk of arrows here. I've got a stun. Bernie stuff. Come on, come on. We got to get through this layer. Another artillery battery. Come on. Chop that layer down. Chop that layer down. You know you want to do it. Chop that layer down. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. This might be his last pass around. Uh-oh. Come on. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Uh-oh. Dude, I'm getting afraid here. I'm getting afraid. Getting very afraid. He's going through the screen. Oh, no. Quincy. Quincy. With an artillery battery blow up. Oh! 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 Oh, my God. Holy crap nuggets. That was close as balls. I'm pretty sure there's already a fourth ceramic. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the ceramic that would have killed us. 1, 2. It looks like a third and a fourth. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. We get another try, but this is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. All right, guys. I did a lot better micro this time. There's no guarantees or anything like that, but I feel more comfortable. The other thing that I did do is I used my fifth tier artillery battery blast here as well, and we're going to get it back in time for another use, which is not a ton of extra popping power, but every little bit does seem to matter in this situation. And if we could just pop him right in the circle here, things are going to get so much easier for us. So much easier for us. All right, here we go. We get our ability used. Perfect timing, I think. Okay, burn. Everybody's got to burn. Get another Quincy ability here. It's about to sneak through, though. This is it, guys. It's going to come down to some major Bloonage action. No. Oh, it's brutal. It's so hard to micro like 8 mortars, dude. So hard. Okay, I got $6,000. Maybe another baby mortar will be the game changer here. Maybe. Okay, we popped it like a tiny smidge of a smidge quicker. Not very much at all, but maybe it's just going to be enough here. Maybe, baby. Biggest one now is my main guy. Biggest one. Come on, biggest one. Oh, gosh. Darn it, dude. That was worse than last time, and I felt like I had perfect micro. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Come on, let's go. Come on. Dang, dude. What the heck? Guys, it's like so freaking close. It's ridiculous. But that was literally the best micro that I've ever done in my entire life. I don't think I could micro an extra mortar as well. $2,000 worth of mortar here. I don't think it's going to do much of a difference anyways. I think I'm better off just trying to micro my things. But dang, look at this garbage, dude. It's like so ridiculously close, but it just does not want me to have it. is almost ridiculous. I'm going to give it a couple more tries, but I'm already about 5 tries deep, and I'm getting pretty upset. And there it goes. Round 100. Round 100. Alrighty. So we are back again. Yeah, I was pretty upset about that, so I decided, you know what we gotta do? We gotta play with Asuna. So we're bringing out Sawed out of retirement. We're going to also pop in more artillery batteries and say, suck my balls to the popping off, because I believe he was the issue. He was the major reason that we lost that game. I'm calling it. I believe it wholeheartedly. So we're going to go for more artillery batteries all over the place. And every time we can get an artillery battery, we pop out in that artillery battery. And so far, I've done almost a microless mortar challenge here. The only time I did it on any micro whatsoever was on round 97. I'm not even sure I needed to. It was just because I wanted to be safe on round 97. Of course, that means around 100 we will absolutely need to as well. And what I'm going to try to do here is, even though it's a little bit weird, I'm going to try to pop these DDTs without using any abilities. And so far, it's going pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, beautiful. So now we need to swap over here, get our mortars all set up, and we're going to have to micro like a madman. I also have $8,000 left over, so if for some reason this is not enough, we still have the ability to go back and build one more artillery battery and hopefully have it win. We also have 5 abilities that we can use that I've kind of forgot about here. 6 abilities that we could use that I kind of forgot about here, which I'm hoping is going to be the big change for us. Abilities up the wazoo, and also Sawed's ability that I didn't even use properly. Oh man, I don't see how we're going to lose this game, guys. I don't see it. I believe in us. There's a lot more micro, of course. A lot more micro, of course. More artillery batteries. Plus, we have Sawed a sword charge, which isn't going to be amazing because it is only a level 17, not a level 20. But it's still going to be a pretty big difference for us. All right. We're going to just speed this up because I still believe that we're going to take it down without too many issues. I think. But I do not have my artillery battery stunned this time. So that means DDTs will be a problem. Okay. Okay, it wasn't as easy as I thought. There still would be a lot of micro involved. Okay, I think the bat's about to pop here. I think. It looks pretty brutal. We're about to get our 5 artillery battery blasts, which we're going to use all at the same time here. We're hoping that these guys pop all at the same time. We're going to use our sword charge. The sword charge does take down the DDTs. The question is it going to be enough to take down all these oh my gods as well? The micro is not exactly easy to do here at this point, so I am rooting for the best. And... woo! We freaking did it, boys! Mortars only Chimps mode! The bad is so freaking annoying, though. Oh my goodness gracious, if we get a spike factory out of all this stuff. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. Unbelievably beautiful. Now the question is, can we do it? Can we go on a free play? No. No. This can't possibly be the best chimp strategy of all time, can it? Maybe. I mean, hey, let's give it a shot. Round 101, no problem. 102? Oh, baby. Look at this. We can time all our artillery batteries here perfectly. Can use all this crap all over the place. Uh-oh, reinforce, oh my gods, though. That's kind of like a bad. But not quite enough of a bad. Oh, absolutely beautiful, my friends. Look at all these Moabs. That's kind of weird looking. All right, I'll take it. I already use all of our abilities here again. Sword charge as well. More artillery batteries. Let's go. Take down round 103 for me. Come on, do it. I know you want to. Okay, 103. Still a very, very good run. And believe it or not, our Monkey Star here with only 693,000 pops was the bottom path mortar. Very interesting. Even better than our big one. Or biggest one, excuse me. One of the ways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious, delicious day.